not sure if I'm even posting this or what I'm doing with this. But hello. It's been a minute. It's been a while. There's a lot of sounds here. A lot of new sounds. We are in the new apartment. Not new house. I don't know what I explained previously, but I'm in a new apartment. I no longer have the ASMR studio, the ASMR closet, whatever we were calling it. I'm currently at my desk. There's a clock to your left, but my right, because the microphone is oriented differently. I'm in a new apartment because I got married, which is so crazy to say in a video. Oh, it's so cool. I'm recording on a Saturday afternoon because right now my wife isn't home. And I have like a productive day to do creative things. And I just spent like 15 minutes cleaning up this microphone. Because this is the original microphone that I would record with. The one that I've been using since 2017 or 18. It's the blue one. I'm probably gonna post a picture of it for the thumbnail of this video. Yeah. It's not the newer, nicer one. Because frankly, I hate recording with that thing. It's not as usable. It's not as easy to see the screen when I'm recording. And it's not as easy to see if I'm actually recording. Whereas with this, there's just a button on the side, there's like a light right above the screen monitor. Lets me know I'm recording. I had to throw away the foam microphone cover piece because it basically disintegrated on top of the microphone and all around it, and the microphone itself, because it's like old and made with this like soft touch plastic, it also disintegrated. I don't know what happened. I think I explained this at some point, but basically, like, I just found it one day and it was just like sticky and gross. And I just went now and cleaned it up with a bunch of isopropyl alcohol because it's like really the only way to get rid of stickiness. So I got rid of that, replaced it with, I think I had an extra microphone cover from the other microphone. I don't know. I'm just using that. It's not as effective because there's a big hole on the side over here where my, things can kind of happen, but I've got a new little tripod. That was a loud sound. I didn't mean to do that, but I'm trying to take a picture for the thumbnail. That. reminds me of my childhood. It's very like 80s design. I love it. But it almost like makes no sense as to why I would have it, because I don't like, I like analog clocks. I wear a watch. It's analog. All of you have seen it in all of my videos that have video on them. But I like don't necessarily enjoy the ticking. But I don't know, it's been on my desk for about a week, and I've enjoyed it. It's not the same clock that my dad had. He threw it away when they moved, and I was like, I wanted it. I would have kept it. I am drinking coffee, but I'm also drinking water because I'm very dehydrated. But, there's so much. I haven't like used the microphone like this in a minute, so I'm like aware of so many sounds. But you know what? You want to know something? Right here. I don't know if you can hear the sounds of that. That is a new MacBook that can edit video extremely quickly. And I haven't quite used my Mac for video as much as I would like, because I just got this about, I want to say 2 months ago, and I've been very busy with work and settling into the new apartment. I've been living here since for about 3-ish months. But there's just been a lot to do. Sorry for my stomach. And just a lot of organizing, a lot of putting stuff together. And where was I going with this? It's just been difficult to do anything creative because I've had to work a lot, and been just doing a lot. I have photos to edit. I have there's just so many random creative projects to do, and I haven't really had a moment that I could do ASMR. I also need a quiet time of the day, and it's been difficult, at least when we first moved in here. For me, it's been hard to kind of get accustomed to having an upstairs neighbor, because previously, the reason why the ASMR closet worked so well very cramped. But I think I'll be able to record in here. Gotta organize a couple of things in here. I don't want to not use this space, though. It's great. There is a chair in here, but I would have to fold it open, and once I do that, it would take up all the space of the room. So I'm currently standing, kind of just walking in a circle. But I do have stools that I could bring into this room. I think it would work. The only thing to really be concerned about in this room would be, again, noise from my upstairs neighbor, if that's the thing. The light in here, I can change it out for, I have like a colored light that I was using in previous videos. I can also route a different light through the bottom of the doorway, similar to how I would do it in the old ASMR closet. So that's not an issue. The only thing that might be a problem, but it just depends on how he's feeling. We have a cat. I would love to show him in a future video if I decide to do that, but I do have a cat. He's wonderful. So he might be scratching on our door, but I know that right now he's looking outside, and he's enjoying looking at birds or whatever. Whatever he does. And then the other thing is just that if I record videos, it's probably going to be now in the morning. Like at 8 o'clock or something. Sometime between when my wife would leave to work and before I would go to work. Because at night, I'm not staying up till 4 these days. I mean, sometimes on the weekends, but that's just because I like hanging out and watching movies. But yeah, this is probably gonna be the vibe. I'm gonna get out of this room again in 3, 2, 1. And now we're back into the office space that I was in before. As you can tell, that air conditioner unit did turn on. It actually turned on right as I got out of the closet. And then I went back in to see if that sound would be that loud in that space, and it wasn't. So that's good. But it's not too bad. I can probably edit it out a little bit in this video, but we're walking a little bit closer to it and you can hear it a little bit louder, but it's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's definitely quieter in the closet, but yeah, I guess that's an update as to what I've been up to.